Welcome back to Business News. Well, the Real Madrid story comes up later on in sport. Back to business. The key broad index and the local bourse hit a new high in less than 1 week after crossing the 29,000 mark, as investors continue to bask in the euphoria of CBN's new forex policy. Bolaji Akinwale has details of the day's trading activities.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The All-Share Index on Wednesday crossed the 30,000 psychological level, up by 2.40%. The total volume came in at 541 million shares at the value of 7.9 billion naira and traded in 5,727 deals. GSK led on the advances list with 10.16%. Transcorp and Nimev Insurance were also among the top price gainers for the day. On the decliners table, Transnationwide Express led with a 9.09% drop from its share price, coming ahead of CCNN and WAPCO. Bank stocks took the lead on the top trades chart, with Guaranty Trust Bank, Access Bank and Zenith Bank recording the highest units of shares. And that's it in the Stock Market Reports. I am Bolaji Akinwale.
Many thanks, Bolaji. Asian stock markets finished mixed. European equities closed green, but US markets ended the day facing south, as investors prepare for tomorrow's UK's leave or stay in the EU vote. Here are the figures across board. And that's it on Business News tonight. Thank you for watching. I'm Imana Amawe. It's back to Ijoma.
You first. FirstBank.
Universities across the country have been advised to produce analytical minds and world-class graduates equipped to offer solutions to the prevailing socio-economic challenges. This was the thrust of the first public lecture delivered by Professor Pat Utomi, marking the maiden matriculation ceremony of Chrisland University, located in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital.
A humble beginning, that's the story of Chrisland University, an institution established in 2016 in Abeokuta, Ogun State. The school started with 7 students, occupying the 2 colleges of Management and Social Sciences and the College of Natural and Applied Sciences.
To Chrisland University.
This done, the founder and chancellor of the university, Mrs. Winfred Awushika, and the acting vice-chancellor, Professor Daniel Jacobs, advised them to imbibe self-discipline and be dedicated to their studies.
We must be time-conscious. That is the only way we can classify ourselves as a world-class institution.
When you overcome challenges as pioneers, this makes you very strong and powerful. And it's a great opportunity. Here you have the lecturer all to yourself.
From the matriculation hall, the founder, accompanied by the governor of Ogun State, Ibukule Amosun, joined the guests at the school auditorium, venue of the first public lecture. The guest lecturer, Professor Pat Utomi, paints a gloomy picture of current situation in the country, but is quick to dare the university to rise above board.
As we look at reclaiming paradise deferred, which Nigeria has sadly become, we cannot but look at the enterprise of developing young minds through the university system.
The occasion also witnessed the investiture of the Ogun State governor as the visitor to the university. In his acceptance speech, the governor commended the founder for the honor done him.
That's going to be with us for long, good health. When you are long gone, there's no way the Ministry of Education will be raising. And people will not remember Islam. And there's no way Islam will be mentioned without their own superstition.
As the students look forward to better academic sessions, Christland University is promising to create a world-class education center renowned for intellectual freedom, ethical standards, research, community service, and training of a new generation of leaders.
The acting managing director of the Bank of Industry, Wahid Olagunju, today denied claims that he allegedly ran away after being tipped off that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission was seeking to arrest him. Mr. Olagunju, while addressing the media, said he is a law-abiding citizen and has nothing to hide. He added that on the day the EFCC came to the BOI office, he was at the Stakeholders Forum on the Nigerian automotive industry. He made it clear that the reason the EFCC came to the office on Monday was for an unrelated issue.
The issues between BOI and CITN had long been resolved since we met him on the 20th of February. But that petition was submitted in November 2015. I understand. So yesterday morning, before I went to, when this matter came up again, we called us, Alaji, EFCC has invited us over your petition. We say, he will let them know that all the issues have been resolved. And yesterday morning, I went to his office. He gave me a letter saying to EFCC that they've settled with BOI and there are no more issues between CTIN and BOI. So they submitted a letter to EFCC through his own office, but he gave me a copy. So I went with a copy and we showed them the copy at the EFCC that the matters have been resolved between BOI and CIT, but they must still do their job.
Let's take a look at some sports now. Here's Ayotunde Balogun.
Yes, indeed. We're starting from the home front, where Lagos club MFMFC has been ordered to play their next 3 home games of the Nigeria Professional Football League behind closed doors. This follows the crowd trouble that trailed their matchday 23 fixture against Shooting Stars after the Ibadan-based club scored the winning goal at the Agege Stadium. But the league management company said the last 2 being suspended is subject to good conduct by the club supporters. MFM has also been fined 2 million naira after their fans threw objects and encroached onto the field of play. Centre referee Alaba Abiodun is being investigated for his poor handling of the game. Ikorodu United have appointed Dutch tactician Theo de Jong as its new head coach. De Jong replaces Sam Okpodu, who was sacked for poor run of results in the ongoing 2015-2016 season. The Feyenoord and Roda FC legend brings along with him a wealth of experience, having won the UEFA Cup with Feyenoord Rotterdam in 1974. The tactician brought 2 Dutch assistants as part of the agreement with the management of the struggling club. Portugal will play Croatia in the last 16 of the ongoing Euro 2016 after Cristiano Ronaldo scored twice in a 6-goal thriller against Hungary in Lyon, thus becoming the first player to score in 4 European soccer championships. Hungary progresses as Group F winners with Portugal through in 3rd place. Iceland struck a dramatic injury time winner at the end of a pulsating match to eliminate Austria and set up a last 16 tie against England in Nice on Monday. Ireland and Belgium joined Italy in the last 16 from Group E after snatching victories in their last games. And Novak Djokovic and Serena Williams have been confirmed as top seeds for this year's Wimbledon Championships. Djokovic heads to London as the first man since Jim Courier in 1992 to win the first 2 majors of the year and favourite to add a 4th Wimbledon crown, while Serena will be aiming to win her 22nd Grand Slam title. 2013 champion Andy Murray is the 2nd seed ahead of 7-time winner Roger Federer. Switzerland's Stan Wawrinka completes the top 4 in the men's singles. And that's a wrap in sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Now, British politicians have held a final campaign for votes a day before the country holds an EU referendum. Here's Temi Tokwe Fawemi with more.
Prime Minister David Cameron, Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn and leader of the Liberal Democrats Tim Farron all addressed rallies arguing that the UK will be better off and safer within the European Union. But Boris Johnson and Nigel Farage are appealing to their own supporters to back the Leave campaign. More than 46 million people are eligible to vote in tomorrow's referendum. In Asia, at least 79 people have been killed by lightning strikes in the Indian states of Bihar, Jharkhand and Madhya Pradesh. Officials say 53 people died in Bihar, 10 people were killed in the eastern state of Jharkhand, and at least 16 died in Madhya Pradesh. Most of the people who died were working on farms during torrential rains on Tuesday. Finally, government-backed forces in Libya have made their largest gains yet into the Islamic State territory of Sirte. Officials say troops advanced more than 1 kilometer into areas previously held by ISIS, retaking residential districts. Libyan government forces also announced on their official Facebook page that they are taking control of an official radio station and power management facility. And that's the foreign news wrap-up. It's back to you, Ijoma.
Thanks a lot, Timmy Tokwe. And the main news again. The president today said he will not relent in the fight against corruption. President Muhammadu Buhari made this known while speaking to his staff in Abuja. Also today, senators elected on the platform of the People's Democratic Party withdrew their support for the APC federal government. And British politicians have made a final push ahead of Thursday's European Union referendum. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Kenyato. You have a good night.